Damn. Uh. Yeah. Uh. Yeah.
Welcome to my sports lesson. In this video, we will explore how to talk about sports in English using three key verbs: play, go, and do. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of which verb to use for different sports and activities. So let's dive in. Hello, my name is Omar and I'm your host. Today we will be discussing the verbs used to talk about sports in English. Have you ever wondered which verb to use when talking about your favorite sports? Well, you're in the right place, and let's start with the first verb, play. When it comes to team sports or sports played with a ball, we use the verb play. Here are some examples of the sports that you can play. For example, football, baseball, basketball, rugby, tennis, hockey, volleyball, cricket, soccer, badminton, and golf are all sports that fall under the play category. Let's take a look at some examples. For instance, you can say, I love to play badminton, or I played basketball when I was in high school. It is also common to hear sentences like, in my spare time, I play soccer with my friends, or do you play any sports? When I was a kid, I loved playing baseball with my family. Now, let's move on to the next verb, go. We use go for sports that end in ing. Sports such as skiing, swimming, climbing, diving, fishing, running, jogging, skating, or figure skating, and golfing are examples of activities where we can use the verb go. For example, you can say, I love to go jogging in the morning before work. Or my grandfather and I go fishing every time I visit him. Every winter, my family and I go skiing in the Rockies. If someone asks you, what are you doing this weekend? You can reply, let's go swimming. Remember, you don't need to use to between go and the activity. You just use go swimming. The sports ending in ing can also be used in their verb forms. For example, ski, swim, climb, dive, scuba dive, fish, run, jog, skate, figure skate, and golf are all verb forms of these activities. So you can ask someone, do you scuba dive? Or do you golf? If you want to share a personal experience, you could say, I learned how to ski when I was 9 years old, or she skates at the local community center. And if you have a friend who loves running, you might say he runs marathon for fun. However, there are exceptions to every rule. These sports are not used with go. For example, boxing, fencing, and weight training don't fit into any of these three categories. So instead of saying, I do boxing or I go fencing, you can say, I like to box or I enjoy watching fencing at the Olympics. In the case of weight training, you can say, I'm going to the gym to do some weight training. Lastly, we use verb do for sports that do not require any equipment. For example, aerobics, karate, Martial arts, yoga, gymnastics are some example of sports where we use the verb do. For instance, you can say, she does a lot of yoga, that's why she looks so great. Or, my daughter used to take swimming lessons, but now she does gymnastics. If you ask someone, do you do any sports? You can reply, I jog every morning to stay in shape, I play tennis, and I also do aerobics. Remember, make and practice are not commonly used when talking about sports in English. Make is not used to talk about sports, and practice is typically reserved for professional athletes who need to refine their skills before a game or in an important event. That's it for today's lesson on talking about sports in English. I hope you found this information helpful. Remember to choose the right verb, play, go, or do based on the type of sports or activities you are referring to. Practice using these verbs in your conversations and you will become more fluent in discussing these topics. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more language learning content. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.